Happy Wednesday. I'm out on the deck. Been out on the deck most of the day, to be truthful, because it's been a gorgeous day. But I couldn't film earlier because next door that way was having their garden done, and it was a very, very noisy lawnmower. And actually there's a lot of noise in the background today. There's been aircraft going over, helicopters going over. There's still something going over. Right, what shall I start with? I'll start with works in progress, which is probably going to be a work in progress for quite some time actually. Where's my hood? Well, it's not my hood, is it? This is the hood part. As you can see, it's got a very long tail. This is the hood bit of the cape. I've not stitched it on because it would have given me extra weight when I'm crocheting the shawl, the cape. I'm up to, it's getting wider as it's going longer, so each row is taking me longer, obviously, and it's taking more yarn. So if I show you what it's like, it's about 20, maybe 27 inches long at the moment. And it's got to be 56, I think I've calculated it out. I looked at how long a maxi dress would be for a lady who was 5'6", because that's what my friend is, and it came to be 56 inches. So, but it will be 56 inches to the point, if you know what I mean, otherwise she'll be tripping over it. Yeah, 56 inches to the point. I think I'm about 25, something like that. I'm crocheting it in Harmony, which came from Lolly's little wool shack. I don't know how many meters is on it, it just says it's 190 grams. So I'm just keeping on going. I've got quite a few bits left over yet, and we'll see how we go. I've got tails everywhere. I haven't stitched in yet. Anyway, what are we on next? Next I'll show you the Simply Crochet magazine that I got the other day, issue 83. It's not one of my favourites, purely because it's all in filet crochet, which I'm not a great lover of. It's got a free book that comes with it called Crochet Edits, and it's from Stylecraft, which I know a lot of you use Stylecraft, and so do I. First of all is, I hope you can hear me because it's going to be windy, is the cushion and a blanket. I'll leave it a minute so that it will focus, because it's waving about with the wind already. This is my devil may care look, by the way. It's going to get blown about in the wind, so I might as well just let it go free. We have heart hooks. When you look inside the heart, it holds crochet hooks, slides crochet hooks in. Don't think I can show you much of it without showing you the details, but that's what it looks like. You put your crochet hooks in it and then you fold it over. And we've got a granny square baby blanket, I presume, because it's in baby's colours, isn't it? Or fresh as a daisy. And it's just talking about 30 years of Stylecraft, just a little article about that. This one I do like, although it's in 4-ply or finger into you. It's one of their patterns, I know I've seen it actually. It's a Stylecraft pattern that you can buy, because I've seen it. I don't think I bought it, but I've seen it. And then we've got Flower Power, which is an afghan and a cushion at the same time, or a pillow as some people call them in the US. We call them a cushion. Pillow is something we put on the bed to sleep on. It's like an oblong. This is 2 pillows, not pillows, cushions or pillows for you. And that reminds me of one my auntie made me 2 when I got married, and I wish I'd held on to them. but she'd done them in scraps and they didn't go with my decor, so they sort of drifted somewhere. Don't know where they went. I obviously don't have them now. And that's, I mean, I don't do blankets, but if I did, I like that sort of blanket, you know, with a bit more going on. But this is like crocheting a blanket, and this is just, yeah, big enough for me, if you know what I mean. And then we've got the frog prints. Again, I'm not an amigurumi lover, but they're cute, and I know that they're cute, but I just don't like making them. Right, so we'll go to the actual magazine itself. It's got Moomin. Again, I don't like amigurumis, but I must admit I do like Moomin. Right, I mean they're cute, but they're not in the magazine, but they're cute, aren't they? And this is not in the magazine, but it's a coffee and crochet group for the National Railways Museum at Ellesmere Port, and they've made a life-size horse out of granny squares. I bet that's something to see. Wonder what they've used for the framework. A wire horse, maybe? Maybe a wire horse. Right, these are just talking about events. It's the Wool Fest in June, but I don't think it's so difficult to get there. You know, I mean, Kelly and I have gone, but without a lift, it's just impossible. Because we've tried the buses and the trains and everywhere, and they just don't go anywhere near. So I doubt that we'll be going, but never mind. But apparently it's going to feature more crochet this year. It's going to be better than ever for crocheters, with crochet designers Emma Alcott of Hooked in Time and the Wool Clip, plus Catherine Parry of Gold Skull Designs, who will be teaching Tunisian crochet techniques. Tickets are £10 for a single day and £15 for 2 days, but of course that would cost more because you'd have to stay somewhere, wouldn't you? But I'd never get up there anyway, so it's pointless. If there was a good bus service and a train service, I might attempt it. Kelly and I both decided it was too much of a faff, you know, trying to get there by public transport. Right, I don't know whether this lady's pretending to be Frida. She's not sitting in a very ladylike pose, is she? But that's a poncho in the filet. That's, would you believe, a skirt in yellow. I thought maybe it was a crochet sock, because you know what I like these magazines. That's a tunic in filet. This I do like, but it's in fine yarn, so I don't know whether I'd do it. But again, I think it's a tribute to Frida because of all the flowers and things. And that's a filet cardigan. It's done in Maxi Sugar Rush. No idea what that is, except it's mercerised cotton. It's in that one I never know how to pronounce. Is it sheep jeeps or shages? Something like that. It's on a 4 or 2mm hook, so it's going to be fine, isn't it? That's a tunic, go with the flow. Ooh. Sorry we can't focus because it's blowing actually. It's been so gorgeous. And I choose, don't I, to make a video when the sun's gone in. You see any goose pimples, you know why. Then we've got Moomin. Moomin. But at least the sun's not nice. That's the good part about it. The wind's on my arms that were giving me the shivers, but that's by the by. Then we've got some, I know I'm weird, but even I wouldn't wear those weird socks. Sorry folks. And that's when they give people some different colours and tell them to create something different. That's 2 versions of a mandala. I thought this was going to be interesting, but it's actually only the yellow bit, just the modesty bit. I thought it was going to be a crossover cardigan or something, but no. It's just the Modesty V. I used to make a lot of those when I was younger, you know, out of lace and things, and sew them in madrasses. Because a lot of them, you know, I wasn't very low and beholden those days. And then that's a swan. Here we go again, cushion or pillow. Oh, that's the Sugar Rush that other one was made in. That's showing the colours of it. Well, two of the colours of it. And this is an article about dyeing things. That's something I've never ever wanted to do. It strikes me as being very, very messy, yeah. These are the finalists of the designer Delft blanket, and those are the finalists. I don't know whether we're supposed to vote on them or what. There's some pretty colours there. And this is a bag. Excuse me. Must be my hay fever. That's a bag with them, I think it's like embroidery really, isn't it? Ooh, my chicken flesh skin is going goosebumpy. That's what you get when you get old. You get turkey flesh. Gone are the nice smooth arms. You get some that looks like a defrosted turkey. Floral chorus. I mean, I do like the colours of it, but I'm not quite sure what I would actually use it for. It's pretty. I'm not one for having bunting of, you know, things. And I think that's rather plain, isn't it? That's something that anyone can make without. Doesn't float my boat. That's what's going to be in next month, which is quite pretty. Or is it just the colours I like? Who knows? And that's a new pattern from Kinko Wright. You have to buy that one, unfortunately. It's not in the book. What does it say, the number? Yeah, 5401. It's a Kinko pattern. I don't know if it's the colours I like, but it's very pretty. I never quite know how to wear a cowl. I don't know why. I'm just not in. Right, excuse me. Surprisingly, it's still warm. Right, this is the bit that we've all been waiting for. Would you believe I've had this? Not quite a week. Pretty a long time. I was waiting for Kelly to come because she's got some order in here. But unfortunately, Kelly's been ill, and the boys have been ill, and I've not been so good, so it's just never been opened. So here we go. She just said, "Oh, open it." So I don't know who's what in here. I'll have to find out who's one. Right, this is the 4-ply. This is the organic. Remember, I ordered the wrong stuff last time. That's the, I think it's the light peach colour. I hope it's not blowing it out. Sometimes it does. That's very pretty, isn't it? The light peach colour. I love this colour. I can't remember if this is Kelly's or not. Can't remember whether it's mine or whether it's Kelly's. I'll have to look what she ordered. It's a lilac grey. I think she's had some of this colour, maybe. Maybe I'm getting... I'll have to look what we've ordered. I can't remember. Can't remember whose is whose. Not that it matters. We still use it up, don't we? That's the beige. These are all the organic cotton in the fine. The 8/4. It's like our 4-ply, your fingering. So what else have I got in here? Oh, I've got a paler grey. It's in the rainbow organic cotton. And it's Hobbii, as you can gather by the label. And what have I got? Oh, I've got... Oops, it's got my address there. I'm sure you didn't look at it, did you? No. Not that I care, but you don't know who weirdos on YouTube are watching. Not you people, not my friends, no, but, you know, other way people. Right, I think... Is that it now? Is that it in this bag? Yeah, I've got that one. Got that one, got that one. got a horrible sweetie in here. I hate those sweets, they're horrible. Tastes like cough drops. Right, let me see what we ordered. We ordered light grey, light salmon, dusty lavender, and rainbow cotton nude. That's in that one. There we go. Show you all together. Very pretty. All waiting for me to finish off this cake, and I can start something summery. So not only have we got one, we've got 2 packets. Kelly and I shared an order so that we would have, showing you the address again, so that we wouldn't have to pay postage. That's a nice bit about it, isn't it? Not paying postage. Ooh. Let's see what's in here. This must be Kelly's, some of Kelly's, I think. Oh, I can't remember. I'll have to check. She'll tell me. Oh, I know one thing that's Kelly's, that's definitely. Kelly's is the turquoise, yes. She's got that in the 8-8, which is like the double knit DK. That's Kelly's, I definitely know that's Kelly's. And then we've got a bluey grey. It says it's pale blue, but as I said before, I see it as bluey grey. And that's in the 8-4 ply. That's a darker grey. And this is a pale pink. Pale pink. And I think that's it again. 4 in here. Let me see if I can find the bill. We've got more of each. We haven't just ordered one of each, by the way. Yeah, light grey, turquoise, light grey blue, and pastel pink. So those are the ones. You'll have to tell me which one you've ordered, Kelly. I know you've ordered the turquoise, but I forgot which one of the others is yours. Dumbo. So those are the other 4. That one's a double knit, the king, well, not kingfisher, turquoise, but the others are fine. I just can't remember which one you've ordered, Kelly. Message me. Doesn't really matter which colour she's ordered because it'll all get used up. But I do want to give her the one she did actually ask for, you know what I mean? It does help, doesn't it? Well, I haven't done anything as far as some of things because I've been concentrating on doing this cape, because I promised it to actually about Christmas time, but as you know I was bogged down with stuff at Christmas time, and I finished my last order, which she should have got by now. I hope she has. It's all tracked and traced, so I need to track it and see whether it's got there. And that's been it really. I haven't taken any photographs. Paris is back together again because my niece put her back together again for me. I just couldn't grip her, my hands were terrible that day. And I must admit she had a bit of a struggle with her arms. People said, can't you glue her arms in? But I can't, because I've got to take them off to put anything on her. She got some new dresses, so I showed them on the live. I haven't shown you them, have I? But I'll show them you when she's wearing them. I treated her to 2 new dresses from Everything a Fiver, and then I treated her to a £3 dress from Etsy, so that she would have some nice summery dresses to wear the boleros with. So when I take my photos, as I say, you know, Kelly and I had planned to do so much, and then neither of us had done a thing, because Kelly just has not been well at all, and the boys have been ill as well. So hopefully she's on the mend now. She did say she was feeling a bit better this morning. Yeah. I've not been sick like Kelly. I've just been so droopy, so tired. I think I told you that the doctor said I was borderline anemic. I'm thinking, yeah, I am anemic because I'm so, you know, no energy to do anything. You know, I only have to wash dishes and then I have to sit down for about an hour, you know. I mean, up to this week, my mind was like buzzing to go and do things, but this week my mind just gave up. It just said, okay, that's it, just give in, just go back to bed. Today is the first day I've actually felt a bit better, but I put that down to lovely sunshine and being able to sit on, in the fresh air. I think fresh air does do a lot for you if you can get out and about in the fresh air. I'm very lucky I've got this decking. And Tony, my ex-next door neighbour, said he's going to put the garden furniture together for me because I've got a sofa and 2 chairs in pieces that are on the decking. I was waiting for my son to come and I think I said before, jet wash the decking, but he's busy with his mobile home getting that ready because they're going away in May sometime. And they want it to be, you know, roadworthy, not to let the rain in, you know, small details like that. And so I thought, I'm not waiting any longer, I'll just put the furniture together. If he comes to do the decking, we'll just have to put the furniture on the lawn. But there's no point having furniture and not having it put together. I didn't bother over the winter because I knew I wouldn't be sitting on it anyway. But now it's getting nicer, I'm thinking, I mean, these are nice chairs, don't get me wrong. Second down rows, they came from next door when they were moving. I don't care. I don't care. If people want to donate things, that's fine by me. Yeah. I'm not proud. At one time I'd have been, oh no, don't want that, I want new. Times have changed. I don't have pride like that anymore. Somebody wants to give me something that's usable, I'm like, yes, please, that's fine. Bring it round, I'll have it. My husband, well, where did that come from? Not a husband for years. My son says I'm just a clutter collector. But I don't think I am. Everything I collect is useful, like the table and the chairs, that's useful. I've sat on this more times than I've sat on anything, you know. It's nice to be out in the decking, but it isn't very comfortable when you've been sat on it for a while because it's just not got any cushioning, you know what I mean? I know I've got plenty of my own padding, but I do like a bit of a cushion, yeah. So, I've got Gigi, but I don't know where he is. He's disappeared. I thought he might come out of the decking to see where I was, but nope. He's probably looking through the window. That's his normal place, looking through the window, guarding the street for me. So I'm going to go back in now because the weather's gone a bit chilly and I've got the goose pimples, or goosebumps, whatever you want to call them. So I'm going to go back in and do another few rows on this cape. I keep doing a few rows and doing a few. I don't want to start anything else because I know I'll put this down. And luckily it's a mind-numbing sort of just trebles or double crochets to you in America. So I can just sort of clatter on with it. The thing is now, like, every row takes me longer because it's going wider and wider and wider. I always say I don't like doing blankets, but I feel as though I'm doing one now. But the hood, I had to make it all up myself. Before you ask, there isn't a pattern. I'm very cheekily sort of half copying a lady that sells them. And she doesn't make patterns, she just sells them. So I'm making one. Because my friends saw them and they're rather a lot of money. So I hope this lady who sells them never sees me. Well, I mean, I made it all myself, so I'm not actually copying her, am I? Because, you know, I just made the design myself. The hood's going to go like onto the cape at the bottom. Woo. It's going to be gathered up at the bottom, like, so it's going to have a sort of a slightly, if you can imagine that's a face, it's going to have a slightly whatever, be sewn onto the neckline of the cape. I've been looking for a big clasp fastening. I've looked all over the place. I found a couple of small ones, so I'll sew one of the small ones on it and give her the task of looking for a larger one. She lives up in Scotland, so I would imagine that, you know, kilt fasteners, cloak fasteners are more the in thing up there. She might find something better, you know, because more people might be wearing things like that. So, I mean, I've seen a few antique ones for sale, but they're only £8, £10, and, you know, I don't want to put something like that on it, yeah. I saw a beautiful one, but it was £40, and I'm thinking, no. If she wants to buy one, that's fine by me. I bet you'd find something like that in an antique shop, wouldn't you? Like a big clasp, like from a cloak or something. We don't have any antique shops around here. Going back about 20 years, Prestwich used to be lined with antique shops. Either side of the road, you couldn't move for antique shops. But now it's all takeaways. How times have changed. Yeah, I don't think we've got any antique shops left now. Nope. We've got one that sort of sells revamped antiques, you know, where they paint them all up in pastel colours and things like that and do them up. We've got one of those shops, but we haven't got any antique shops left anymore. Not that I would be buying antiques anyway, they're all out of my price range. The only antique in this house is me. And having said that, I'm getting really, really cold now, so I'm going to go in. So I hope you excuse this wild and woolly look, because it's my I don't care day. I'm full of bits, full of dog hair, full of bits, yeah. But that wouldn't be me, would it, if it wasn't that? I bought myself a new brush anyway. I brought Gigi a new brush. Don't tell him it's pink, but just to get rid of the hair off him. And I bought me a new brush that gets all the hair off me. So we're ready for whatever the world throws at us. And now there's a plane going overhead. I can see the chemtrails. We've had the police helicopter circling all day, all morning, so I don't know what went on, and I don't care. Yeah. Apparently somebody got robbed outside of the bank the other week. And they took a £4,000 Cartier watch off him. Must have been somebody who knew he was going to be there, parked outside the bank at that time. Anyway, who walks about with a £4,000 watch on in Prestwich? I'm not being funny, but we're not that kind of people. My watch cost me £5. You know what I'm like? Everything a bargain. Anyway, see you soon. Bye now.